What's up, guys? I'm back today with my first video of my Legend Bowl series on the channel. Now this is going to be my career mode, my first playthrough. As you guys can see, we're going through the Create a Coach right now. I don't know where I got Alton Mosley from. I kind of just looked up some names on Google, got Mosley, got Alton, put them together, and that's what we got. And for the team, I ended up picking, the New England Minutemen. I am from New England. I grew up in the New England area, so I'm a Patriots fan. So I had to pick the New England Minutemen here. Just going through the editing of the coach and everything so you guys can check this out. And quickly, during this time, I just wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things for this series. So my plan for this series is to kind of just make this my first playthrough of the career mode kind of thing. As the career mode stands right now. So that's my plan. I'm hoping to play the first game and then maybe probably 3 or 4 games throughout the entire career mode and on camera so you guys can see those. Show you guys the stats from the games I play off camera. So I'll probably play like game 1, maybe game like 8, and maybe game 16 or something like that. Probably just kind of jump through the entire season so we can get through it really quickly and so I don't upload 16, 17, 18 videos on a one whole series when I have a ton of new content and a ton of ideas that I want to upload for the channel on this game. So like I said, I'll probably play through a lot of this over the next few days, probably halfway through the season, and we'll play like game 8 or 9 or whatever, and we'll see where we're at. And then I'll play the rest of the way through the season, and we'll play like the last game of the season, and then we'll go into the playoffs if we make the playoffs and everything like that. So as you guys can see, this is where we are. Minutemen signed Alton Mosley to the roster. As you guys can see in the newspaper, really cool. I go over the schedule a little bit here and the roster and the division that we're in and stuff like that, who our opponents are. You guys can check out the schedule right there. You can check out the league schedule for week 1 and everything. Going over quickly over this kind of for a refresher for myself because this is my first time even going into the game or into the career mode kind of aspects of things. So super exciting, super excited to get with this. The quarterback that we have is very quick and very easy to run the ball with him, so that's definitely something you'll see me do throughout the entire season and throughout the upcoming episodes as well. We have some pretty solid wide receivers, and I think we have a pretty okay defense. We are one of the top tier kind of teams, and the team we are going to be playing today is kind of on the lower tier, lower spectrum of teams, so we should hopefully be able to come out with a W today. I think we're playing Minnesota, I want to say. I'm not exactly sure what the team name is, but I do know it is from Minnesota, I'm pretty sure. But we're going to go through this. You guys can see the rest of the roster here. The kicker, punter, pretty solid. I mean, the punter is not the kicker, really, but you guys can head over here into the game we are playing. Is that Minnesota Walleyes? Walleyes? Probably the Walleyes. You guys can check where they're ranked and everything like that, but we are significantly better. They have a pretty solid defense, but we are better just overall. So hopefully we can come away with a W today. And that is the game plan. This game is a little bit longer than I wanted it to come out to. So if you guys want me to shorten it down any, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. It's about 11 and a half minutes, which is a little disappointing. As you guys can see here, I'm going to be chopping up through the game. We both ended up going 3 and out on our first 2 drives, and they hit us with a screenplay here, and they're going to take it to the house. Not the way that we wanted to start that game, but I guess that's how it goes sometimes. However, they did miss the extra point, which maybe could come and play later on in the video and later on in the game. But they did score the touchdown there, take a 6-0 lead. Again, not the way we wanted to have things happen. But on the ensuing kickoff, we do take this pretty far up the field. A little bit of a short kick in front of the 10-yard line. But we are going to get a pretty nice return and set us up pretty nicely on the following drive. So that is obviously good. But we do need to win this game. We are clearly the better team, and we have no points more than halfway through the first quarter, or through the first half. But we get a nice run here from our quarterback. Like I said, this is going to be something that is going to be a staple probably of me playing, at least for the first few games that you guys may see, because I'm still trying to get a hang in the game and the passing. And I think the passing is one of the things that everybody needs to sit down and play and kind of get a hang of. It's definitely, I wouldn't say it's tough, but it's definitely like a learning curve to learn how to do it. And I think it's really fun to not have a game where you can just pick up and just, play however you want and be as good as you really want. Right here, this is one of my favorite passes that I've had so far in the game. I think it was really cool being able to step up with the quarterback and make a throw over the middle for the touchdown. We do end up hitting the extra point, so we are going to take a 7-6 lead, and that will take us to halftime. You guys can check out the stats here. We are 7-6 up. I feel like we're dominating this game. I feel like we're playing pretty good, other than that one huge screen pass that you see went for 84 yards and a touchdown. We are pretty much dominating this game and playing pretty well. They have -8 rushing yards on us, so we are playing pretty well. And our kick return, our special teams is playing pretty well as well. So hopefully we can continue that into the second half here. But I guess we will just have to see. They do get the ball here. We are on the kickoff. We are going to be kicking it. Wait, that is completely wrong. We're getting the ball. Not even paying attention, but we're going to get another solid return here. Another opportunity to get some points. Breaking tackles there. Almost to the 40-yard line, so definitely pretty good. Definitely a good little start there. As we continue to drive. So, like I said, this is going to be episode 1. I'm really excited for this series. I'm really excited for this game. I hope you guys are enjoying this game as well. If you guys haven't picked this game up, definitely go check it out. I'm running this on a laptop, so I'm kind of surprised it's still playing so well and it's recording at the same time. But you guys can see we get a huge pass play here over the middle. But our wide receiver gets gassed and takes this almost to the red zone, almost to the 25-yard line. But like I said, I'm playing this on a laptop. It's not the greatest laptop, but it's a solid laptop. And I'm able to record and do all that kind of stuff at the same time. So this game isn't super, intensive. It's not a super intensive game, so that's really great. Hopefully this can get ported over to console here in the future at some point, because I love playing on console more than I do on PC. But you can see we get a nice swat touchdown there. The ball gets swatted right into our receiver's hands, and that's going to give us the touchdown as well. Back on defense, though, we did end up kicking the extra point, and we did hit that. We do get a nice little incomplete pass there, swatted away from the receiver. Definitely a good way how we wanted to start this fourth drive for them. And we have an 8-point lead, so they do need to go for 2. Not really, but they do need to score at least twice, unless they go for 2 on this drive. But they do have it 2nd and 10 here, and it looks like they're going to run the ball, and not sure how this is going to go, and the running back takes it right up the gut. We might have a chance to catch him, but it looks like he's going to outspeed us, a star player, and they're going to take that to the house. So 2 huge plays is going to get them pretty much into competing for this game, and that is definitely not the way we want that to happen. But here we are back on offense a couple drives later, and we get a huge first down here, and we're getting close to the end of the game here, as you guys can tell. Getting close to the fourth quarter, about 10 seconds left in the third as we head into the fourth quarter here. Still driving on them, 2nd and 5. And we'll get a nice little run with the quarterback here, and that's going to be another huge first down. We're getting close to being able to ice this game away as we get tackled inside the 30-yard line. So we are in field goal range to extend this to a 6-point lead. 6-point lead. Can I even do math? 4-point lead. What am I talking about? We have a third down here, getting close to the end of the game here as we just toss it up and get a huge first down. And that pretty much is going to ice the game for us today. As you guys can check out the final stats here, 14-13. Like I said, we pretty much dominated this game, as you guys can check on the stats. But 2 big plays really put them in contention for this game. Luckily, they did miss the extra point because we botched our defense a lot. Let up a huge run up the middle and let up that screenplay, which was pretty much just terrible. And as you guys can see, we dominated time of possession. We really dominated this game, and we can check out some of the stats as you guys are going to be able to see. They completed 1 pass, and that was the 1 pass that went for 84 yards and a touchdown, that screen pass. And that was it. We let up 1 completion. They were 1 for 5, and not the greatest. You guys can check out some of their stats over here, but we're going to go head over to our stats. Our quarterback had a pretty good day, 9 for 14, 132, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. On the ground, our running back really couldn't get much going, but the quarterback, 3 for 62, pretty solid day. Receiving today, you guys can say 3 receptions, 51 yards. One thing I'm hoping to do after I do get through this first season is go and get the NFL mod, so that has all the players and everything for all the NFL teams renamed and everything like that. So I'm looking to get that here after I play through this entire playthrough, and then I'm hoping to get that mod and get that downloaded and put into the game. I'm not sure how it works, but I'm hopefully going to be working on that soon. So yeah, as you guys can see, some of our stats for the game. One thing I do go over here, as you guys are going to be able to check out, is the stats for the other teams. And we have some crazy stats that you're going to see here. Couple players with 8 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns, 5 touchdowns. But we're going to be going over some of the standings and how some of the other teams fared today, which you can check where we are. Both of the teams in our division went 1-0, or 2 teams went 1-0. But I'm going to show you guys the stats here. You're going to check those on screen in a second. Hopefully, can I pop them up at some point? Obviously, I'm recording this post commentary over this video. But we'll see if we can get some of the stats on here as we back out of this. We're going to head back to the league leaders. And you guys can check out here. We see one player with 8 touchdowns. We're going to organize this. We have 2 players with 8 touchdowns, a couple with 6, and a couple with 5. That is absolutely insane. But yeah, that's going to be it for the episode today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please make sure to hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be continually uploading the series as much as I can. Like I said, the next episode might be game number 9. Maybe I'll play through the entire season. We'll get to the end of the season. I'm not sure how this is going to go. The first playthrough is the first playthrough. It's going to be a little choppy, a little different. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have not checked out my other channel, I'll leave the link down in the description. And if you guys have not followed me over on Instagram, you guys can do that as well. I'll leave my link down in the description below. Both of those things would be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, I'm going to end this off. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will talk to you guys in the next episode next week. Thank you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.